What is up with people in Love Island? I don't understand. I don't get it. That show that motherfuckers be watching. I don't even know what it's about. I just know everybody keep talking about it.
I didn't know there was love on the island.
I heard about. I mean, they got so many love shows. They got Love Island. They got Love Is Blind. They got Blind Is Love. They got. I don't know. They got so many love different shows. No, I was just making it up. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. We know you know about baddies. We know you know about that baddie show.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We know
about you and baddies.
You ain't slick.
Man, they just had a new episode that came out, bro. Asia Doll.
You were avid watcher. That's on your playlist.
It ain't on mine. Some of my ladies, but
right.
We watch it together. I don't watch it by myself.
That shit
they asked you to be. They asked you to be on Love Island or like one of them shows, Love Is Blind or something. Would you go on?
You damn right I'll go on there. I'm gonna go in there and act an ass. Yeah, I am out here. I'm gonna be remembered. I mean,
he said, "I'm gonna get them views.
I'm gonna get picked by somebody."
I'm out here.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
I'm out here.
He said, "I'm gonna get them views for sure."
Would you go?
I can't.
I mean,
hell no. Nah.
He said, I already been on Netflix. I don't need to go on again.
We've done reality.
He said, I'm done with them shows.
Again.
Nah, wrap it up.
Okay.
Hey, he said.
Nah.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Cause that shit. Nah.
Nah.
Nah. I mean,
no
that shit just
nah.
Nah. Yeah. Nah. It's not my type. Not my taste. Not my cup of tea, bro. Like sitting on here just love drama, just going back and forth. Like,
nah. I'm not gonna lie, cause then you start getting attached, cause you gonna be on that mug for like 2 months.
Come on, bro.
You know what I mean? So like you go on there not even trying to take it serious, and then like a few weeks in, now you in. Now you locked in.
One of the biggest stars. That's a distraction. You can't get none of your shit
serious. Done. You know what I'm saying? And now you really rock with somebody, and you over here like
you and 7 other niggas messing with one lady.
Yeah, you over here like what's she doing over there?
There's too many women out here for you to be doing that on camera.
On the
That's my whole thing.
On the thing though, it's not even that. It's a bag though. It's a bag.
That's why I would go. Because I know you walk
back. How hard it is for you to get other bags getting that bag? Yeah. Everybody keep in that bag.
Because here's the thing. No, it's not even it though. Because
how big is that bag?
You could, because it's not even the bag that you just get from the show. It's the bag that you get outside of the show. It's a lot of them people that start YouTube channels. They get 1 million followers after the show. Blase. You know, get a deal here, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? Now you an influencer.
So yeah. That makes sense. I get what you're saying.
You know, take that shit and run.
But I wonder how much they be getting paid. Because I know you're getting paid some sort of
I don't know. I mean,
settlement.
Everybody different. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of those people, like, they probably, like, connect with, like, some type of, like, brand or company later on. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah.
Do it, bro.
But anyway, if you're tuning in, it's Concrete Gardens. You feel me? This
Welcome.
is our 3rd episode, so if you've been locked in with us thus far, we appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in. Just a quick promo, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tune in to Spotify. That's where we're at. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You can find us on iHeartRadio, Amazon Podcasts, everything. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. If you're trying to find our reels, just check us out. You know what I'm saying?
Everywhere. YouTube Shorts.
Tell your mama, tell your grandmama.
We on the goddamn Instagram. We on the Twitter.
Tell
your sister, little brother.
Tell your pastor.
That would be your
pastor the right way.
You know what I'm saying?
That would be your brother.
You know.
Tell everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We in this thing.
Tell Kenny down on 5th. That's stay on the corner all night. You know what I'm talking about?
You
Tell
know
Kenny.
him too?
Bro, hey, Kenny be outside.
You know Kenny too?
What's up with 5th Street? Why 5th Street always popular? Like,
I don't know why 5th Street.
5th Street's, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody talking about 5th. What's on 5th?
Because that new bar song. Yeah, the bar song, Get Tipsy. He talking about there's a party on 5th.
Everybody
I don't know what's up with 5th.
That. Everybody got a 5th Street.
5th is the street, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I was writing this song like 2 days ago, and it was like a country vibe. And I said something on 5th on that mug too. I was like, "What's up with everybody on 5th?"
I'm not getting the memo.
Yeah, I think something going down on 5th.
I don't 8th get no love. You know what I'm saying? 8th Street is like, there's some stuff on 8th Street.
I think something going down on 5th.
There's some small businesses on 8th Street. You know what
Sesame
I'm
Street.
Sesame
Street's on 8th Street.
Could you imagine the rent on a 5th Street? Like shit, like everything else cheap. But 5th Street is like $10,000 a month. You know what I'm saying?
A month. Crazy.
Because it's 5th. Crazy. Y'all done ran up the stock on 5th Street, bro.
Skyscrapers, big buildings, views.
Everywhere though. Every 5th Street though.
For real.
Hey.
Every city.
Every state.
There's literally every city. No matter what city you go to, just 5th
5th
Street.
Street in every state. Y'all done ran it the hell up. Yeah, man. That shit crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. I live downtown, so I'm finna go check out what's on 5th Street as soon as for real.
I'm intrigued.
Like, matter of fact, what is on 5th Street, you know?
I low-key think Greenwood's on 5th Street down in Tulsa. I think Greenwood is on 5th Street.
Not really.
I think so.
Yeah. I ain't never been to Tulsa.
Black Wall Street. I mean, you do your history. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Where we originated, started, built our businesses, got burned down, set back.
Type shit.
You know.
But what's there now, though?
Oh.
Black Wall Street.
Why you take so long? Hey, man. Hell no.
Hey.
Makes sense. Oh my God.
I was for real curious. I was curious too. Niggas just
Black Wall
Black
Street.
Wall Street, man. Yeah.
It's
still there.
like you know.
Yeah, it's still here. It's still here. Yeah. It's not as big as it used to be. Believe it or not, the whole south side of Tulsa was Black Wall Street, if I'm not mistaken. But when they did a whole, KKK run through, burn down, and all that, they did cut it down to a small size.
I bet they won't do that shit again. I bet they won't do it again.
You know how many sundown towns it is out here? Yeah, let the sun go down. Go over there if you want to.
I'm gonna go over there with some artillery for sure. They could try it. I'm taking a few of them with me for sure.
man.
Yeah. Like the clip in Bad Boys. Yeah.
Hey, that shit was funny though. I can't.
That's what I'm talking about. John, you know what I'm talking about? Bad Boys too.
Yeah.
Which clip?
Oh snap! It's
Yeah.
Hey, bro, Bad Boys are bad, boy. They are
Them
dumb, boy.
niggas had the hoods. They said,
Man. You shot me in the ass.
Motherfucker, Miami PD.
that's hilarious.
It's the niggas.
Y'all seen the fourth one yet?
Nah.
Yeah, I
not
did.
yet.
I
I heard it's
seen
good.
it. Oh, you
Heard
saw
it's
it?
good.
It's like that. It's like that.
It's like
for
that?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got to see
Yeah,
it.
I heard it's good.
One thing I love about Martin and Will partnering up, they know how to keep the integrity of their series going. They don't really go way left field and try to lose sight of stuff. Whatever they tie into it definitely feels natural. Yeah, it feels right, like with their previous movies. So
That's what's
dope.
Yeah, a lot of trilogies be going 4, 5, 6, 7 and be off the storyline.
Like, chill out, bro. Like, who is this?
Fast
First
and
of all,
Furious.
who is this? Yeah. Who is this new motherfucker you got in here? Who is that?
What's
I
his
don't even know who
backstory?
this man is.
Yeah, that's like because Transformers. I keep saying the Transformers
Oh,
are one of my
God.
favorite.
Oh, my
Transformers is like my favorite series, bro. My favorite franchise. But it's just like, dang, like once they got rid of Shy, like I was just like,
I don't know what Bumblebee got shorter and skinnier and more weaker.
it was just like, well, first
You
Megan
got in a
Fox.
car.
You had Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox in the first two.
Facts.
And the third one is some random blonde chick, some model. And I was just like,
Literally.
some British blonde chick. I'm like, where did she come from? Y'all didn't even let us know what happened. That's the thing. Like, if you want to introduce a new character, that's cool. You ain't even let us know that him and Megan Fox broke up. You ain't say
Literally,
what happened.
nobody
You
said
just
nothing
said
about her.
she's a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like now he looking for jobs. He was once in college. Now he looking for jobs. Can't find a job.
Real,
now he
man.
living with this British model. I'm like, yo, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, let us know.
She only got like 4 lines in the movie. I'm like,
And then
bro,
after that one, Shia LaBeouf not even in that joint. It's Mark Wahlberg. So I
what
was
happened
like,
with that? What
you know
happened?
what I'm saying? Like,
I think was it the fourth? It was the
yeah,
it
bro.
was like
Yeah,
the
it
fourth
was the fourth one.
Transformers
Yeah,
that came out.
Yeah,
But
had Mark
that's when
Wahlberg in that mug.
That's when Shia LaBeouf was going through his little.
I get
his
it,
little
but it's just
situation.
like,
Yeah,
if you gonna like transfer like to a new, star.
Past the throne. Yeah.
At least make it seamless. Let us know what's going on, especially if you're trying to like continue a storyline. It's different if it's just like a regular, like its own, just film. But yeah, y'all try to connect it and then just do
a trilogy going.
Yeah, come on, bro. Come on, man.
They did that in Fast and Furious, but they kept it up. Fast and Furious did a really good job of bringing new people in and give you the backstory within that movie.
Oh yeah, everything was connected.
Everything connected.
Everything. You know why? Family.
Say it again.
There it is.
Family.
Say it again. Yeah.
Them niggas gonna family you to death. Oh God.
Yeah, oh God. Hey, Toretto was not playing.
Bro, anyway, let's get to the nitty-gritty, man. You know what's going on, man. Niggas outside, man. You know what time it is. It's time to pop out and show niggas.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman.
Man.
Let's go with him.
What do you say?
Kendrick Lamar with the pop out. You know what I'm saying? The pop out concert. When was that? What day was that?
Like last week.
Damn, I forget
week and a half ago.
Let me check my camera roll. Hold on.
Because Troy was actually there, so we definitely got to hear it from his perspective.
Hold on.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show.
That was June 19th. That was Juneteenth. I don't know why I didn't remember that either.
Oh yeah, Juneteenth. Yeah.
10 days ago.
It just shows you we got so much. We just be having so much going on, but
I don't know history.
Man, that's all I'm gonna say about. That's all I'm gonna say about the pop out, man. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. The overall experience. You felt like you were a part of something that was only gonna happen one time, because that was essentially the case. We don't know if Kendrick is gonna perform these records anymore. Probably off the strength of how big they've gotten in such a short, time span. But the energy of the overall concert was just so. It had a sense of unification about it. It had a sense of like a rebirth of the West Coast, if you will. I think, of course, it's about Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake was dissed in it, but I think Kendrick kind of realized the overall moment that he could have made it versus, just allowing it to just be about punching down on Drake in this moment. So, the unification of all the gangs, like a lot of people that's not from California, they're not really going to understand what they seen, like just seeing all these different people that they don't recognize on stage. But a lot of these motherfuckers come from rival neighborhoods where they homies and killed their homies, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. So it's like, in a sense, what made the night so special was Kendrick kind of bridging gaps that a lot of people weren't even aware existed. The energy of it was crazy. Like I'm very surprised my voice is back. You know what I'm saying? Because for 4-5 days after the concert, bro, it was, "Hi, I'm Mickey, and welcome to Mickey's Playhouse." I was like, bro, this nigga Kendrick took the voice, bro. Yeah, it was crazy, bro. It was pretty wild.
They not like us moving.
It was dope though.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, I streamed it. I was literally on my way to dinner, and I was like looking on the phone. I was just like watching. I was just like, dang, I'm missing that joint. I'm out, and then DJ Mustard started bringing people out. But I ended up like rewatching it. Yeah, I ended up rewatching it online when I got back home. But man, like DJ Head, he brought out like a lot of dope like LA artists. I like how he just kept it like LA. You know what I mean? Yeah. Put on a lot of people that probably wouldn't even have an opportunity to be on a stage like that for real. I just, I ran into some artists that I was just like, oh, that's what's up, who's this? I mean, Mustard went crazy with his set, man. Like, I think people forget how many hits Mustard has, bro.
Boy, he got
like, Mustard been here for a minute, bro. He just
like the new
he could have went a lot longer too. Like, if he really wanted to go crazy, he could have really went crazy, man. So, Roddy Ricch killed his set. Like,
he brought Roddy out?
Yeah, for sure.
Roddy Ricch.
I put a new party on.
Boy.
Hey, crazy. What?
Boy.
It was so lit, bro.
When he did the box.
I was not expecting Mustard's set to be that diverse. I was expecting him to turn us up just off the strength of how many hits he's been involved with. But he went everywhere. He brought out Tyler. He brought out, you know what I'm saying? Steve Lacy. Ty Dolla $ign.
Oh, when he brought out Steve Lacy. I was just
I'm like, bro, this is a diverse set, bro. We're not supposed to get all this in one night.
They in the
You know
stand
what I'm
talking
saying?
about. I wish I knew.
you.
I wish I knew you wanted
Bruh,
me.
great.
I was like,
Great
oh
show.
snap! Like,
And
Man,
that was my
I ain't
second
watched
time
it.
seeing Steve. Steve puts on a show, by the way.
Steve-
I saw Steve
He nice.
when he went on Gemini Rights tour. Oh my God. Like that was a like impeccable
He nice
show.
with it.
His stage presence is like it's everything.
but Tyler, the creator, like you,
Bruh,
like, I know you was there, but when,
unmatched.
bro, just seeing it from,
Icon.
just seeing it online, but like seeing how lit the crowd was getting when he came out, I was
Yeah,
like,
we wasn't expecting
Tyler,
that.
bro. Like when he brought out
wasn't
Tyler,
expecting
I
that.
was like, this nigga just brought out Tyler. Crazy.
Bruh. I can say
Crazy.
one thing about and to bring it to Kendrick. I think the highlights that I noticed of Kendrick's set was dude, the crowd. So you guys know the parts of Not Like Us and Euphoria that everybody knows. So like what is it, the braids and shit like that? Like parts like
You
that,
start
bro.
hearing-
The crowd was so fucking loud. Oh my God. I mean, but every part though, like what is it, the braids? I hurt your feelings, you don't work with me no more. Okay. Like loud, bro. I mean, louder than Kendrick. It's like all of us are saying this shit at once.
Crazy.
So that was a dope highlight of Kendrick's set. It was like that part. It was the A minor, bro, when he did the A minor line.
A
Bro,
minor.
that was. Let's start from the. Let's,
we were
let's start.
so loud.
Let's start from the beginning, bro, because the fact that we knew he was going to do a crazy set, right? We knew he was going to do Not Like Us. But I did not expect this dude to open up with Euphoria.
I did.
I did not
I
expect this
definitely
dude to come out of the stage and do Euphoria and the whole verse, no backing track, no water, nothing. This dude did not this dude did not take a sip of water his whole set. Whole set.
Set, boy.
I did not see this dude take a sip of water his whole set. He opened up, he did Euphoria, had the lights, red lights, all that stuff, cool. Dude had the chains on. And I'm not gonna lie, we don't see Kendrick with chains on. We don't see him with jewelry on. And he was out here, he was like, oh no, I'm flexing tonight, bro.
That
It
custom
was nice.
PG Lang chain too.
Nah, for
It was a
real.
custom too. That thing
For
was
real.
icy.
Everything.
It was
I think
icy.
everything was like real, like intentional. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because he knew this is like I'm about to pop out. You know what I mean? Like because
Pop
he
out shows.
got it like that. He just don't be wearing jewelry like that. But him out of all people, definitely got it like that. So him doing Euphoria and then him doing his cuts, going into like what DNA, and then Element, and then bringing out Black Hippie, like one by one, starting bringing out people, which was crazy. Like started bringing out like who he bring out first? He brought out J Rock. Him and
Brought
J
J-Rock
Rock,
out?
yeah, bro. And then J Rock did.
Then he brought out.
I gotta watch this, man. I gotta
Yeah, it's
watch
on
it.
YouTube.
So I was so happy when
He
he
brought
out
Ab-Soul?
because he brought out Ab-Soul, bro. But when he brought out Ab-Soul, he did 616 in LA. Now to real hip hop heads, like in my honest opinion,
That's crazy.
616 in LA is like the cut of the Achilles to Deb Drake, right?
Bro.
Because people don't realize the references that he's pointing back. First of all, y'all know the song that Kendrick and Drake did, "Buried Alive"
about
on
Poetic?
"Take Care."
Yeah. okay.
No,
Oh, yeah,
Buried
Buried
Alive.
Alive.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you look at 616 in LA, like the updated version of Buried Alive interlude, the perception will fuck you up,
Oh man.
right? It's the 616 is so layered. Like he's talking about a lot of what he's referencing is the moment that he met Drake when he was talking about essentially in Buried Alive. So like he's kind of spinning the block, like Off-White Sunseeker at the marina, fucking Phantom. Like you know what I'm saying? Like so, it's so introspective that verse. So it's like when you get a chance,
That's
just go
crazy.
back and listen to it. There's this guy
I
on
like
YouTube.
to buy
I forget his
yachts
name.
when I get the fever. Like you did was just
Trifecta,
Dude,
money,
Buried
wars, and
Alive?
culture. Yeah, Buried Alive interlude was the shit that he
Okay.
did on Drake's Take Care. But like 616 in LA is like it's like Kendrick's updated perception of Buried Alive, but of course with some new information and stuff with him going through the disc right now, of course. So, but that's
So
that's
listen to
slowly
Buried
became
Alive
one of my
first, then
favorite discs.
616.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. So I was super excited when Kendrick performed that. When he performed that on stage, I was like, I was not expecting him to do this shit. I was hyped.
Where was you sitting?
I was like along the side. I was kind of high up. Cause like I went with my manager, which is my first cousin. She's like my favorite cousin on the planet. So we were last time we went to Kendrick concert, we went to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and we was on the floor. Now my cousin a little older than me. You know what I'm saying? She's not old, but she's a little older than me. So like that crowd serve hype, jumping shit. She ain't with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she was like, cousin, this time I need a seat. She was like, I need a seat this time. I'm gonna fuck where we sit.
Right.
But we need a seat. So like we was kind of like up and to the left and shit.
If you stand in the whole concert, you gonna be like,
yo,
bro.
that shit tiring. That shit tiring as fuck.
Yeah, I get it.
Especially doing Not Like Us 6 times.
Oh man, bro, they was.
Hey, you say
crazy.
You with that cousin.
I need a seat today. We need a seat. I was like, yes, ma'am. It's done. It's fucking done.
No, like, for real. Man. But yeah, everything was just seamless.
It's something about when Kendrick did the A minor first, right? He did this dance, right? He's like, why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to change a chord, and it's probably A minor. He did.
Oh yeah.
They said that was a hotline.
It's just crazy as hell. Like 35.
They said that was a hotline bling dance. Yeah,
I can see that. I can see that.
Because that's like I saw the side by side. I'm like, that's exactly.
That's low key on it.
Yeah. Yeah. But nah, because the thing is, like, when he does the A minor on the song, the sample is still playing. So when it cut out, the minute it cut out, I was like, no, he's not going to do it. Like, I knew he was going to do it, but it's just like the fact that he was like letting it drag out that long. I was like, oh no, he making a statement.
I knew when he did that, he was gonna run it back. I just knew. I was like, he stopped it at A minor. We didn't get to They Not Like Us. He's running this shit back like 5 times.
No, you gotta get to the hook. You gotta get to the hook. I knew he was gonna run it back, but 6 times, 5, 6 times. Yeah, I didn't know he was gonna do 5, 6 times.
The first time we made it to the hook. Bro.
Oh, the hook! I know, it was crazy.
They Not Like Us. They not everybody jumping and shit. I low key felt like the stairs, like the little platform where we was at, like man, bitch was rocking. You know what I'm saying? The Kia Forum is not like the newest building. It's not so far. This motherfucker's been here for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was in that bitch lit.
Yeah.
Lit. Like, crazy.
Plus, he was like, I know people was talking about he was messing up some of his lines and stuff like that, but you gotta understand this dude, and we don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't care.
We don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a great performance, nevertheless. Like, we don't care. He could have forgot the whole last third verse. We don't care. But the fact, like, you doing, like, I don't think people realize how hard it is to do songs like that, for one. 2, with no water. 3, the breath control to be able to do that on stage while you got pyros all around you. You got fire.
No backtrack.
You got fire breathing. You got no backtrack. Like I said, no backtrack. So if you get off track, a lot of times people keep backtracks like stems and stacks and like ad-libs. They keep backtracks on the record. So you kind of like, if you fall off, your backtrack kind of like helps you get back on track because you know where you at in the song. You got no backtrack, and the sample is just on you got so pretty much for people don't know, when you're performing, you pretty much have these in-ear monitors. They're molded to your ears, and you have like a little wireless pack that you put, either for some women they put it on the back of their dress, on the back of your pants, whatever. You got the wire going through your shirt. So in those monitors, you're pretty much hearing your mix, and in that mix, you can hear anything from the band. If you have one, you can hear yourself. You can hear the track. And if you want to have a click in there, the metronome, you can have a click in there. So pretty much that's what you're hearing in your ear. So if you got a band, sometimes you'll be like, hey, like turn the drums down a little bit, they're too loud, or turn my mic up a little too, you know what I mean? So sometimes people take one ear out so they can hear the crowd, but that's because like what you're hearing outside is like almost like a couple milliseconds like later than what you're hearing in your ears. So if you don't have in-ear monitors, you're going to be off regardless. So the fact that he just has that in his ears and you're just hearing the sample on a loop and you just rap, like, bro, it's extremely difficult. So the fact that he messed up on a few lyrics, I expect him to mess up on a few lyrics because those are the first times. That was the first time he did a lot of those records anyway. Like the first time he did those
First of all,
records
he put
live,
the shit out a month ago. He put the song been out for all of a month in 2 weeks.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
man, it's not gonna be like the other record.
I don't know how you expect me to memorize all of Euphoria. When
That's an 8-minute song.
Long. That's like it's 8 minutes, bro.
It's 8 minutes.
I can't lie.
And I'm opening up with
though.
that.
I can't lie. I remember that shit though.
It's different when it's your song though. But you know that it's different when it's your song.
Yeah.
It's different when it's your song though. You know that as an artist, like everybody, it's easy to memorize somebody else's song, but when it's your song, it's a lot harder to memorize your own lyrics. 100%, bro. I would know my lyrics like the back of my hand. As soon as I get on stage, I'd be like, "What is the second verse?" Like it'll just be gone. I'll be like, "Yo, what happened to the second verse?"
That makes sense.
It's different. It's almost just like when you when people ask how come players miss free throws. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like it's almost like the pressure, the mentals. As soon as you get the lights on you, as soon as you have everybody around you, you've been hitting them reps in the gym all day, easy money, 100 straight. As soon as you get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As soon as you get on that court, it's a little different.
Yeah. Same thing. It's like going comedy. As soon as you get up there, you got to talking. You forget your joke. Now you just look up there looking at people talking about their cup. Talk about their cup and why their stomach sticking out on the table. Now you messed up. You don't know what you're talking
Especially for rappers when you got really wordy like songs, you know what I'm saying? When you got like really wordy songs, you know what I'm saying?
That man is a menace, bro.
But yeah, man.
You be roasting your crowd, bro, at your comedy show.
Mama,
bro.
I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah, I'm not going to your shows, nigga.
John went to one of my shows.
I
made this fat dude get up out the front row and go to the back. On accident. Not on purpose, though. Not on purpose.
No,
but he got up and left.
His shows be funny, man.
Why you do that?
Yeah, I went to a few of them.
Yeah. Because I was talking about, you know how you running, right? Let's say you motivating yourself. You're running. You got 2 voices in your head. Go ahead, boy. You got it. 1 more mile. Wipe that sweat off. You a champion. Right? Right. You got another voice. Sit your fat ass down. You know what you running for. Right? You know you don't go home and sit down and watch TV. Go ahead and stop. You breathing heavy as hell. And I said something about like you know you fat as hell and like eating lamb chops. I said something like that. Like sit your lamb cheating fat ass down and go back home. I think I said something like that. And I was looking at this fat dude when I said it, but I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it like talking to him, but he took it personally. He got up and moved. And I was like, bro, I wasn't talking to you. It was just the other voice. I was like, but I understand why you moved.
He was probably, the funny thing is, he was probably in the back eating lamb chops.
Oh, God.
He just ordered some lamb chops.
He's like, oh,
man, he talking about me for real.
That nigga said,
okay.
Oh, you talking to me?
You might be serving food at some comedy show. They be serving food.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
He was big. I don't mean to be mean, but he was big.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
You just order lamb chops and now that nigga he just call you up. Come on, bro.
You go back to my man. Go and cancel that order. Cancel that order lamb chop. Give me some celery and some French fries. Yeah,
that's a crazy combo.
That's hilarious, bro.
Celery and French fries. But yeah, man. Shout out to Kendrick with the with the pop out, man.
For real, man.
Plus, would we consider him the GOAT
video
right now?
coming out?
Would we consider him the GOAT right now? Is it like easy to
now? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's debatable, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I know people might think like you're glazing or whatever, but we're talking about hip hop. We ain't talking about no other stats. We ain't talking about streaming numbers because streaming numbers can easily be fabricated, especially when you are implementing different genres. When we're just talking about the genre of hip hop and hip hop alone, right now, when it comes to just discography, when it comes to consistency, when it comes to classics, when it comes to wordplay, lyricism, when it comes to performance, when it comes to just creativity.
Come on.
Nobody touching. Not right now.
Preach.
No. Superstardom, hip hop, there's nobody else. Because the thing is, I know a lot of people say, oh yeah, like he only popping because of Drake, blah, blah, blah right now. It's just like, I don't think people understand how hard it is to take advantage of a moment and present it the way that he just did. You know what I mean? Like if you're in Kendrick's shoes and you're like, and you get dissed, right? And you just like you have the opportunity to shake the whole world up. You could like it's so easy to fumble that. Dude didn't say a word, didn't go to Twitter, didn't say nothing. He kept his head down. He was in a studio writing hella diss records. And just dropped, bro, nigga just didn't say a word and just dropped links on Twitter. And it just went crazy. Had people going crazy. Had people writing think pieces online. Had people just arguing. Like I was arguing with people. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Come on, man.
The fact that he didn't say a word throughout the whole diss, and you had people thinking like making up, like,
come on now,
just making up the commentary on what Kendrick would be saying. Like, Kendrick did this because blah blah blah. I'm like, when did he say that? He didn't say nothing. We just making things up. We just grabbing for straws. You know what I'm saying?
Don't even need to be connected. Like, wow,
so yeah, man. Not only that, but for him to put together like a show like that, and I know he's working on an album too. So it's just like, yeah, like he sees the moment better than anybody I've ever really seen. I've really seen do it or could do it, to be honest. At least in hip hop, because hip hop's real braggadocious, especially on social media. Like everything was calling for Kendrick to come out and post and say something. Like niggas were just like, say something. He was drop. You know what I'm saying? Like
you couldn't
niggas want this nigga to
stop
drop.
dropping. Yeah, you couldn't get that nigga to stop dropping.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Then you hop on the hard part 6, like, man, I can't lie, you got this bitch burnt out. Like, nah,
Right.
you asked for this.
Nigga finna be in Turk and
asked for this, my
Caicos.
boy.
Finna be in Turks and
take his songs
Caicos,
off of
man.
Instagram,
Bro.
Like,
You know what I'm
come
saying?
on,
So, yeah, when you have I feel like now the dust is settled and you hear a lot of Drake fans saying the same thing. Like, okay, we get it. Like, it's solidified. It's stamped. You really can't come back from it, and you just gotta let him take the throne, man.
So y'all heard he's thinking about dropping another record towards Kendrick when Kendrick drops the video.
I heard that. That's a rumor. I don't know if that's true though.
Drake. They said Drake is probably gonna try to keep the shit. If he knew what was best for him, I would highly suggest
he
against
deleted
that.
all his songs off Instagram. What you mean? He better not do that.
Like you backtracked yourself. You backtracked yourself so many times to where it's like when it comes. I'm not saying like in hip hop or music in general, but when it comes to this, like this alone, you made yourself look stupid. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
leave it alone.
You just if you don't first of all don't delete the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like keep it up. And then on top of that, if the cease and desist is actually true that you sent the cease and desist out to like that, you know what I mean? So if all these things is coming out that is true, it's just like, and you want to outshine his moment because he outshined yours, but you already had the ability to do that on Heart Part 6 and you didn't. It's just like sometimes you gotta let the moment be the moment. That's not your moment anymore. You gotta let Kendrick have his moment. You know what I'm saying? Come back like next year with an album. You know what I mean? Like let people miss you a little bit. Come back with a classic. Give us the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like 2024, the music has been going crazy. Like everybody and their mama been dropping, especially in hip hop. So it's just like, I'm not gonna say Drake would outshine that, but it's just like you've been so present for so long consistently.
Come on now.
It's just like right now we don't really need you to drop. You know what I mean? Like a lot of Drake fans might want him to drop. It's cool, but it's just like I want to like actually miss Drake and have him come back with a solid classic album and be like, oh yeah, that's the reason why we F with Drake. Yeah. Let this moment die down. Let this be Kendrick. You know what I mean? Because he gonna drop an album, he gonna go on tour, and then after that he gonna disappear for like another 2 years, whatever, like that.
Facts.
Let him do that. Just let him do that. You know what I mean?
Nah, that nigga about to seize this moment. If you notice, bro, he is like, I look at Kendrick and this Drake diss run like the perfect nigga who knows how to skip rocks across the water, right?
You stupid as hell.
This bitch just gonna keep fucking going.
Stupid as hell.
Beep. Cause it's just a moment after moment after moment after moment after moment.
That nigga got the wrist. He got the wrist work on a lot. It
does not stop. Yeah. I truly think it doesn't stop until if Kendrick drops an album, it doesn't stop until then. And then even then, we gotta worry about
it's not gonna stop.
The promotion and shit after that. So Drake is gonna be chilling for a minute, like for a hot minute. He decides to take the back burner with this shit.
Because, like you said, he drops an album. We know you're gonna have a single. We don't know if he's gonna drop a single or not. We don't know because he could just drop an album like that, whenever. But say he drops a single or two before the album drops, right? Cool. That's probably gonna be like a month or two in between, whatever. Just hypothetically. Now he drops the album. Now he goes on tour. That was 2025. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like it never stops. Bro.
It's not gonna stop.
Because if he drops an album towards like, say fall, you know what I'm saying? Which would probably be like, if he drops an album this year, it'll be towards like fall, winter-ish.
Winter time.
Yeah.
The tour is going to start in
spring.
spring.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I mean? That's going to go from spring to summer. Hey.
And that's going to carry over to fall and winter, nigga. What you talking? So he's going to go on a year, damn near year, 2 years.
If that's just a U.S. tour, the European tour going to be fall and spring 2025. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Mm-hmm. So it just does not stop. And these crowds, though, this is the part where it's like, how long is this shit going to last? Because these crowds, all in Denmark and the UK and all this different stuff, bro.
Oh, the ones overseas, they different.
They're going to want to hear Not Like Us, bro.
They're
going to want to hear him perform that. Like, so you're going to have to hear this. This has become like a hip-hop anthem, if you will, with like Drake at the stake. So it's like, as long as Kendrick decides to keep making public appearances on the music sense, it's going to be like a shout to you. Like
it's not even the fact that he's gonna keep, it's the fact that he's outside. Like I was telling people, like the minute Kendrick steps outside, he's here. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, like, especially on the other side of like the artistry and the music industry, artists that like disappear like that, they got families. You know what I mean? He has kids. Yeah. So it's just like on that downtime, even when he's like still working on stuff, he's still spending time with his family. So he's not popping out at other obligations like events, sessions, whatever the case is. A lot of times, like it's like the off season for artists. You know what I mean? So it's like now nigga working on his album. He outside. He doing PR. Not even PR. He really just working. He shooting videos, all that stuff. So it's like he outside. He gonna stay outside for a minute. You know what I mean? Like he's not going back in until he's like, all right, like he probably prepping for tour. I'm not even gonna lie. I know he's going to travel with a band. I know he's going to go on tour with a band. And that arrangement on Not Like Us is going to be, that's going to feed families. Like, hearing a different arrangement on Not Like Us, and you got a drum solo and a guitar and all that, like,
sometimes you got to pop out and go cray. Certified Boogie, man.
That's going to be disgusting,
Let's go with him.
But yeah, speaking of music, bro, it's like we were saying, everybody and their mama is dropping and has been dropping lately, and it's going to drop in 2024. So a couple of projects that I was listening to where I kind of peeped. So Don Toliver, I don't know if y'all heard the Don Toliver album.
Yeah,
that joint. That joint nice, man. That joint, that Glock record.
That Glock record. Hold on, Glock. That Glock go crazy. That what's that record with Kodak, bro? No, that record.
That do slap.
That's brother something.
Hey, look, that song is like my anthem right now.
Bro, his flow on that is so cold, and it's just like it's just so different. I like when hip hop does stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love Bandit
too.
Yeah, Brother Stone.
Brother Stone
go crazy. Don't tell me shut up. You are not my boss. Turn doesn't matter. I just can't turn out. Don't call me back since you can't answer when I call you. Daddy was a Rolling Stone. I get it from my father. Hey, that's just so hard. Yeah. It's so crazy. I like his album though. I love his album. Don hasn't disappointed though since I became a fan of him. Like since No Idea. Like every single time.
I can't say he hasn't disappointed. Don is crazy. His Lovesick album was cool, but it was like a lot of it was like mixed feelings on Lovesick. I feel like a lot of people had mixed feelings on that.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I like the album. A lot of people had mixed feelings, but this album, Hearthstone, like you could just play it straight through and it's pretty seamless. You know what I mean? You might have your favorites and stuff like like even like Backstreets with Tizo Touchdown. Yeah, that joint crazy.
Yeah,
I like this song.
But
the production on this album, it's a lot of transitions on that joint. A lot of I like when artists do themes. You know what I mean? Like for a while we was just getting songs or getting albums that were like playlists. Like people was throwing like a bunch of songs on an album and calling it an album. But I like that how this has a whole theme from the cover down to like the production. You heard a lot of guitars, synths, a lot of like real rock elements. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think I think he's in a motorcycle crew.
Hey, if that's the case, that's tough, and that's now we see where he got his inspiration from it. But that's what I'm saying. Like more conceptual albums, please, because I'm a real conceptual type of person. So I grew up like loving albums that were like real conceptual. You know what I mean? Even if it takes more time. But Normani Dopamine, she finally dropped her debut. You know what I'm saying? I know people have been waiting on that for like a minute.
Hey, this is off topic of music. Is Kalani she like girls?
Yes.
Okay. Because I was looking at her Instagram the other day, and I was like, man, she hopping back and forth from this mem and him. So I didn't know.
Yeah, I think she's.
You're really beautiful, Kalani. I just didn't know. I didn't know if you know. If you dipped in two sauces or not.
Speaking of Kehlani, yeah, she dropped an album too called what is it? Crash.
Yeah.
Crash. Yeah, Crash. I think it's Crash.
Baylani is so fine, man. She's such a beautiful spirit.
Yeah, it's Crash. Yeah, I haven't heard it yet.
So fine.
It's on my list.
She's so
but Kehlani dropped. Normani dropped.
If you see this, I love you.
Oh God,
Detroit man.
She is great.
K-Tronada dropped as well too.
Yeah,
Timeless.
No skips.
Hey, K-Tronada, that dude, bro.
He do not miss.
He don't miss. K-Tronada don't miss.
He don't miss.
And for those who just stick to one genre and one style, like just hip hop or R&B or whatever, I encourage you to expand your palette in music.
Get your life.
There's so much different types of styles, music, genres, subgenres out here.
Your life
a lot of production, a lot of great music is coming out. Timeless, K-Tronada is fire. I mean, it's fun to be timeless for sure.
5 stars.
Post Malone dropping a country album, which I'm not gonna lie, I rock with some country, bro. That joint he did with Morgan Wallen, hey, that joint bop. I rock with it. Yeah. I rock with it. I don't care what y'all say. That joint with Morgan Wallen is fire. I don't care.
Country music is like unsweet tea. Yeah.
Nah, it's just like
I like that.
Here's the thing.
I like that.
That's hilarious. I felt the same way at first though, and then I started like diving into like different kinds of country. Like I'm not gonna go like way far left when it goes into country. You know what I mean? But it's certain countries that I could tolerate. Like I started listening to like Morgan Wallen. I was like, oh yeah, he kind of cool. Like I kind of rock with this. And it's a lot of black people coming up in country music. There is. That's why I was like, I wanted to tap in. Like Tanner Adele, I think that's her name. She popping out. She got that song like Buckle Bunny and all that. Beyonce came out with that country album. She put a lot of country albums. A lot of country artists on the album.
What'd you say?
What?
What'd you just say?
I'm not a big fan of Beyonce.
Kick him out.
Really not.
Get him out.
You don't have
Kick
to
him out of
here. I'd rather listen.
Get him out of
here. I'd rather listen to Kelly Rowland or Carrie Hilson. Beyonce has a lovely voice. I'm just not a fan of Beyonce.
What albums they dropping?
How did we find him?
I don't
listen.
He's my plus one, yo. That's my fault.
You don't listen to the Queen, bro?
There's songs I do have about the Queen. Like Halo is my favorite all-time song by Beyonce.
And this in the last 5 years, bro.
Last 5 years? I can't think of nothing. But listen. Actually, no. I take that back. The Lion King album. I take the Lion King album. I tip my hat off to her on that one. But I'm not that big of a Beyonce fan, man. I mean, shoot me dead now.
Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a separate reaction channel, right? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick an album. We might have y'all help us pick an album. We're gonna pick an album and we're gonna listen to these songs and we're gonna react to them because clearly we gotta sit down with you so you can listen to this music because you're not gonna listen to it by yourself. I know for a fact. You gotta sit down, you gotta listen to it, you gotta dissect it because nigga, you tripping. All right? You tripping.
Did he say Halo?
Yeah.
Halo. That's one of my favorite songs by Beyonce.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go on live.
She's dropped so much heat since then, bro.
Like nothing from like Lemonade,
so
bro.
Lemonade alone is like, hello.
Listen. When that Lemonade came
Freedom,
out,
Kendrick Lamar.
Anytime a nigga say listen, he about to say some BS.
6 Inch Heels with the Weeknd. What?
Okay.
What?
What I'm saying is, There
BS.
isn't a song that I can particularly pick out in the last 5 years that's been good. Not saying she hasn't dropped anything.
But have you
that's not
have you at
good.
least sat down and listened to the albums? No.
Have you listened to Renaissance?
Okay, well, there you go.
Exactly.
At least you being honest.
Renaissance is the album, right? Renaissance is the album.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think We Run the World, girls. Is that on there?
No. That's
Oh, that's not on there.
That nigga's still living in 2016, bro.
2014.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's why I said we gonna make a separate reaction channel, and we gonna like throughout
we
the
gotta get you
weeks,
right,
months, and we gonna sit down. We gonna pick something to react to.
Well, we don't have to put this
We
part
gonna do
of the episode on.
Oh no, it's going there. It's going there. Queen B, hey, the Beehive coming for you, bro.
Man, hey, and I sit down. You like Mike? Because I seen that dang movie about her fan who went on this dang killing spree to see her. So just because I said that, you never seen it?
Hello?
You be on a different side of the internet. The shit
Yeah, like, there's a movie.
the shit you be sending me to on the group chat sometimes. I be like, what did he be looking at sometimes?
Where did you find this?
the movie that's inspired by I want a Beyonce fan. I'm gonna look it up. Here, because I don't want to be. I want to give y'all credible information. So I'm gonna look it up.
Right, you're gonna look it up. But yeah, we're gonna continue with the song or the music. But yeah, Post Malone, he dropping an album called F1 Million. Title was kind of fire. Pusha T.
I can't wait on this.
Pusha T.
I can't wait on this.
And what?
And they got my boy Stove Got Cooks on that album too. So you know.
New Clips album.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Yeah.
And they've been teasing that at the Louis Vuitton fashion shows. So
I think
that was in Paris. He was teasing a few of them. Yeah.
The records. Yeah. I think he's gonna diss Drake. I think it's gonna happen.
I mean, he got to say something because he was liking too many tweets over the beef. He was like he was liking too much. You got your hand up?
Nigga.
Found the movie. It's called Swarm. the movie's called Swarm.
I cannot stand this nigga, bro.
Yo, this man is a fool, bro.
Oh, isn't that a TV series, Swarm, or is that a movie? I think I know what you're talking about. I think I started it. I don't think I finished it though.
Yeah, it's called Swarm. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I heard of that.
She got fans like this. I don't want to be part of the Beehive.
No, Beyonce got some diehards for sure.
Yeah,
she got some people that will.
She got diehards. Nicki got diehards. Taylor Swift got diehards.
Taylor Swift got worshipers.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we got ASAP Rocky. He dropping too. Don't be dumb. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna diss Drake too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to hear it.
Guarantee it. I guarantee it.
Yeah, he back outside after having them kids. You know, he sat Rihanna ass down.
Do your thing, my boy. I'm so ASAP.
Boy,
look at me, bro. Look at me, bro. God damn it, I'm so proud of you. You did not drop the mission. You knew.
You hear me?
I'm proud of you, King. I'm proud of you, King.
What?
Hey, that nigga saw the mission and he
completed the mission.
Man,
the nigga doing side quests right now.
He is an arsenal. He is an arsenal.
I ain't tripping about this music.
I'm not worried about that shit right now, bro.
What we talking about?
I'm building a legacy.
He said, "What's music?" That nigga was like, "What's music right now?" Yeah,
what?
That's real important.
That shit so far.
Building a legacy, building a family, no, for sure.
And I love how much she loved him, bro. I love how much Rihanna loved him, bro.
I like that too.
Like, women don't really be paying attention to how much she really appreciates ASAP, bro. Like, they just think that he just got all this game. He just came in and swooped up and got Rihanna. Like, nah, she actually loves, bro.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Yeah, their vibe is one of a kind. I like watching them together.
Yeah,
yeah, facts.
They fit each other pretty well.
Yeah.
Chance the Rapper, I called it. I knew he as soon as I saw he got divorced, I was just like, oh yeah, this album might be crazy.
He got
about
divorced?
to drop an album. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Chance. Guess you lost your chance.
Me too, brother.
I guess he lost his chance. Oh man!
Hey, bro.
Hey, hey, you hear me, cuz?
Yo, bro. Something is wrong with you, bro. Like legit.
Nah, that's messed up, bro.
He said, I guess he lost his chance.
Oh my god, bro.
He gonna hate us.
Man, I don't wish that on nobody, bro.
Me neither. This
Your
is a joke,
divorce,
Chance.
bro,
This is a
crazy.
joke,
Yeah,
man.
it's a joke.
You can laugh at it now.
That was funny.
It's a jokey joke.
That was funny.
Yeah, little jokey joke.
Sorry, Chance. I
yeah.
apologize on behalf of my brother, bro. He a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Bro.
That's crazy.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Chance the
God.
Rapper, he dropped a few songs. I think I put one on the playlist. We're gonna get to the playlist in a sec. But yeah, he dropping some heat. I like it. I like what I'm hearing. I won't say I'm getting coloring book vibes, but I'm getting like coloring book vibes. You know what I'm saying? So
It's like a
I'm getting old
redemption.
Chance.
It's like a redemption album. Because
Yeah,
that
I'm getting
Big
old
Day
Chance.
was okay, man. It was cool. Like it wasn't like wow, like you know what I'm saying. He had kind of set a bar and then fell below it a little bit.
You could tell when people are like, it's not like you was trying to try something different. It's more so like music really showcases where you are in your life more than you think it does. Sonically, you know what I'm saying? So if you're not in the right headspace, or if something else happened in your life, but like say you drop something, everybody loves your sound. Now you in a new place in your life, new girl, wife, kids, whatever the case is. You drop something, you probably won't see a little change in the in what you releasing, just because you in a different mindset. You got a different atmosphere.
Different world.
Yeah, I'm excited for some new Chance, man. Lucky Day, bro.
Yeah.
Lucky Day
I
dropped
gotta
the
hear
album
it, man.
called
I gotta hear
Algorithm.
it.
And
Yes.
I've been talking about this album for like 2 days since it dropped. It
I
dropped
gotta
on
play
Friday. Shout out to D-Mile. D-Mile is like he is like the modern Quincy, bro. He has done so much for a lot of artists in R&B, bro. This dude is going crazy with Victoria Monet, Lucky Day, bro. He's doing a lot of crazy stuff. When I heard this album, bro, I was like, oh snap. First of all, I don't know what's going on with the promotion, but they got to promote this a lot more, because I didn't even know about it until like Apple Music like alerted me.
Put it out there.
But I was just like, okay, cool. So I started listening to the album. I put my headphones on, and I'm just like,
It take you somewhere, man.
my God.
The
Bro,
song
I'm not
you got
gonna
with
lie.
Teddy Swims.
I just want to blame.
Hey. Talk to me nice.
Hey.
Talk to me nice.
Hey.
Talk to me nice.
Talk to me
Teddy
nice.
Swims with the church on that mug, bro.
Man, that white man can sing.
Man, all I'm saying is, if y'all have not heard the song, or if y'all have not heard the album Algorithm by Lucky Day, and it's conceptual too. That's what I like too. It's conceptual.
Yes.
It's got a lot of different vibes on it. Production wise, bro, like it gives you like a Lenny Kravitz, like rock and roll, funk, pop type of feel with R&B as well too. It's a lot of soul, bro. Like mainly soul. Mainly soul, but you get a lot of like blues, you get a lot of like funk, a lot of some rock elements, like a lot of drums, like heavy acoustic drums, and it's a project, bro. Songwriting impeccable, transitions and
Crazy.
I don't know who mixed this album too. Album mixed to perfection, bro. It's disgusting.
And then Hurricane, that song on his album, Hurricane, is good.
Oh yeah, Hurricane.
Real nice.
Yeah, you gonna rock with it when you listen to it. So you gonna be driving on the coast, the windows down, bumping that joint.
I'm gonna press play on that shit today. Actually,
I'm telling you,
you want to pick a girl up
from start to finish, bro. You gonna be like, okay, I see what these niggas talking about. All right, Blast dropping a project, an album. Man, we love some Blast, you know what I'm saying? West Coast going crazy. And there's been a lot of other people that's been dropping too. But we also peep Eminem, Big Sean, Baby Tron dropping on Tuesday. So that's dope.
Yeah.
Dope for Detroit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Eminem back outside, Big Sean back outside. I feel bad for Big Sean because every time he try to do a rollout, somebody just step on it, bro. Like
Kendrick Lamar.
Hey.
Kendrick Lamar steps on it.
Man, every time.
And I don't even think that should be on purpose. It just be
I don't
like,
even think it'd be on purpose either. It's just like, dang, bro.
He said, "Dang, bro."
Like legit, it's just something you got to deal with.
Yeah,
you
bro.
seen that? You seen that
That's his
commercial with
class.
the? You seen that commercial with the fishing rod and the little dollar? You're like, oh, should have been quicker than that. Like,
you gotta be quicker
than that. But yeah, Big Sean is actually fire. He got some fire projects.
He's fire as fuck.
He's a great artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I'm glad
facts.
he's popping back out. He's fire. In other news, The Weeknd is the most streamed artist on Spotify with 106 million monthly listeners, and he ain't even dropped an album in 2 years.
Bro, come on. I was about to say,
It's
where
The
he been
Weeknd,
at?
bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you though. This my little fun fact about The Weeknd. Sonically, like as far as vocal wise,
Yeah.
he is gonna be the closest that we get to our generation of Michael Jackson. I think he's kind of put himself up there just off the strength of his discography, the style of music he's done, you know, his rollouts, how he presents his music. It's very Michael Jackson-esque. So I think that's the reason. That's the reason why these numbers are so telling when it comes down to The Weeknd, because he kind of seen the road that a lot of people traveled and said, "Nigga, I'm going that way."
Yeah, because he could have stayed. He could have stayed urban. He could have stayed doing the R&B trap
Pop
party
shit,
next door type. You know what I mean? Music, dark Toronto type vibe. But you know what I mean? Like I like how he evolved and he let people see his evolution too. He kind of put him as like phases or different chapters in his career. From then he like as soon as he did Starboy, boom, he announced he cut his hair off, bro. And I was just like, oh snap, this dude really finna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then as soon as you heard, and the first single from that was like, no, it wasn't. Now I'm thinking about something. When you heard Starboy, it sounded like one of them. It sounded like a record from Black Panther. Like
it did.
I'm a Starboy. I was like, oh snap, and I was getting Michael Jackson-esque vibes from that as well too. And I was just like, oh man, this dude going crazy. So Weeknd has he's been in his bag, and like you said, vocally, sonically, he's definitely
Michael Jackson,
closest thing that. When everything's said and done, everything he's done as far as just like even on a production scale, and I feel like people on social media think social media is like everything. And so social media doesn't showcase nothing as near as what actually goes on in the world when it comes to what people are listening to, what people are vibing to, ticket sales, all that stuff, likes and follows, comments, views, all that stuff it literally doesn't even show what really be going on in real life. Like Weeknd doing that. And he working on an album. So
come on now.
I think he working on his like what trilogy. I don't know what he's doing with this last one, but after Hours, man. He had After Hours and Dawn FM, and then now he's doing something else. Oh yeah, bro.
Dawn FM was crazy. I love that little radio.
It was crazy. Did he have Jim Carrey on it?
Fire.
Yeah, he did.
Sure did.
Yeah, crazy.
Mr. Jimmy Carrey.
I think Metro finna be producing on this one as well too. They've been locked in.
Metro,
they do for sure.
Rep the city.
Shout out to Metro.
Shout out to
Metro. He's from the Lou.
Metro, shut your tight ass up and make some drums, nigga. That nigga Metro said, "Oh yeah."
Yeah.
BBL Drizzy.
Hey.
BBL Drizzy.
Bring it.
Had the world going by storm, boy. That shit was so funny.
Shout out to he from the Lou 314, man. Shout out to everybody from the Lou doing their thing.
You know,
real shout out to folks.
We've been outside,
St. Louis, man.
We've been outside since Cedric the Entertainer.
Before that, bro.
What's OG name? Maya Angelou. What was Red Fox? Come on, man.
Yeah, Red Fox from St. Louis?
Yes,
bro. It's a real like music city. Like because even if you look at St. Louis Blues, a hockey team, it's like a music sign. So blues in St. Louis have been going. Music in St. Louis has been going on for a minute. It's big. Blues and jazz city. Man. Some of the best musicians I know personally come from the Lou. Like some of the church musicians I've like been around and people I've seen going, bro, they
doing God in their life.
Like
God in their life.
They nuts, man. So shout out to the Lou. But yeah, so I think it's time we have a conversation, right? I made a tweet about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting 2024, and it's not. We only halfway, and this is me saying halfway, 6 months in, right? I'm thinking 2024 about to be better than 2016.
I got to pull this up.
I think so
I've been
too.
hearing this.
When it comes to music,
I don't know what's going on.
I think so too.
It's just
what you look up specifically.
It's so much stuff that has happened in a short period of time in 6 months. Just even on cultural stuff. Even if you remove just the music stuff, because we're talking about music, but you remove just the music stuff, talking about sports, we're talking about like even entertainment. When Cat Williams came out and did that crazy interview with Shannon Sharp that just threw everything off in January. I'm saying it's been so much stuff that has happened this year. It's just like 2024 definitely topping it. But on the music sense, I think
just think about the major stuff that came out in 2016. We had like The Life of Pablo from Kanye West, Blank Face LP from Schoolboy Q, Still Brazy from YG, Untitled Unmastered from Kendrick Lamar, Savage Mode from 21 Savage, Coloring Book from Chance the Rapper, Prima Donna from Vince Staples, Birds in the Trap, Sing McKnight from Travis Scott.
Oh my gosh.
It was some great projects. We had The Run from Drake, dissing Meek Mill, All Summer 16.
One Dance, he dropped that One Dance in 2016.
Yeah, all that stuff came out at that time. So it was some great music. But, and you can call this whatever the hell you want to call it. I really don't care. Off the strength of Drake and Kendrick battling in 2024, the music that we got from both of them alone, alongside with the other music that we have been receiving, 2024 is smoking 2016. It is not even. It's not compared. If you compare the beef between Drake, if you compare the beef between Drake and Kendrick, between the beef between Drake and Meek Mill, which one's better?
Here's the thing. That was a beef, but I can't even call it a beef because Meek didn't say nothing.
Man, you know that was like a publicity stunt. That was just get some views, streams, and numbers.
For me, a beef, niggas got to go back and forth. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I feel like it would have been a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like not like that.
Not like that though. I think
Drake's records overshadowed Meek Mill's drops. Like I think that's kind of what it was. Drake's records was so big. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Between and shout out to all my boss bitches, wife and niggas. Yeah, everybody lit off that one. You know what I'm saying? So like when it comes down to Meek Mill dropping after that, a lot of motherfuckers is not paying attention to it. But he did retaliate. It just did not hit on a hit sense the same way that Drake approached that beat.
No,
you know, so like
I mean, yeah, because 2024 we already had Ariana Grande dropped an album. I didn't hear what it's
she was going crazy.
She dropped
Justin
an album.
Bieber was going crazy.
Taylor Swift dropped an album. Beyonce dropped Cowboy Carter. You know what I'm saying? Vince Staples dropped. Billie Eilish dropped an amazing album, Hit Me Hard and Soft. You know what I mean? Schoolboy Q dropped. Blue Lips.
Hold on, pause. You talking about this year?
No,
this is this year.
Bro,
this year.
Can we just give a special shout out to this motherfucker Schoolboy Q, bro?
Hey,
Blue Lips, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Schoolboy.
It has so much replay value, bro.
Like,
that is such a great project,
I'm not gonna lie.
bro.
In hip hop, for me, it's definitely album of the year. In hip hop,
to me,
so far,
if it's not album of the year, it's definitely top 3.
So for
hip
hop,
top 3.
Yeah, right now it's 6 months in, and people still got to drop. But I said so far, if we're just going based off what people dropped so far,
Schoolboy,
right now, Schoolboy Q got hip hop album of the year. If we're talking about album of the year totality, for me, Lucky Day got it, and it's not close.
Yeah, I have to press play on this album.
Bro, I'm telling you,
when
you press play and you actually. And you literally listen to it and you sit with it, bro, and play.
You're gonna be like, damn.
I need to see your reaction when you hear this, bro. I'm telling you, it take you to a different place. And this is from somebody who like know music, bro. Like it's just, man, yeah. Lucky Day got album of the year, and it's not close for me.
Yeah,
for me. And anybody else who's heard the album, I think they would say the same. Hopefully,
trying to tell you.
But yeah, who else dropped in 2024?
11.
Metro dropped 2 albums.
Yeah.
Metro dropped 2 albums.
Oh yeah, Metro.
What was 11?
The future Metro. Oh my god, yeah, this album. This year.
Chris Brown dropped 11. Yeah,
this year is smoking, bro. Didn't we get Sensational this year?
Yeah,
from Chris Brown. Bro,
no, wait,
bro, stop.
No. We didn't get that.
That was end of last year.
Oh, I'm about to say, okay.
Yeah,
it was
like
last
year coming into this year.
Okay,
late last.
I was about to say,
this year.
Nah.
But that nigga, man, he been dropping tour after tour, album after album.
I'm looking at 21 Savage dropped American Dream. You know what I'm saying?
This year?
This is going through. Benny the Butcher dropped.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I forget that song. That Red Rum.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Lennon on the track. He produced it.
Did Key Glock drop an album this year too?
I don't know. Usher dropped the album.
Yeah,
That's right.
Usher
Yep, Usher
did.
dropped the album.
Chief Keef came back outside.
Yeah.
Chief
Oh, yeah?
Keef did drop an album.
That's crazy.
Chief Keef back outside.
Yeet. I don't really listen to Yeet like that, but Yeet dropped the
Yo, that
album.
goddamn, was that Michael Blackson on the Chief Keef album that did that goddamn light skin, dark skin shit? Bro,
Yeah, I
that
think
shit
so.
was so diabolical, bro. Why did he do that, bro? Like, bro,
Bro, but you see how
I heard
big
that
that
shit, I
light
was
skin,
like-
dark skin thing? That was they, bro. That was a long little.
Dang, a lot of people dropped.
Oh, what you call
Justin Timberlake,
Yeah, Justin Timberlake.
2024 is like that.
Tierra Whack.
Justin Timberlake just got arrested too, y'all. He just got arrested for his like third
Yeah, I seen
WDI
that.
this year. DWI.
Yeah,
I seen
man. We need you on tour, man. You gotta, we need you on tour.
Hey, this girl I'm talking to fine as hell, though.
I would say
Hello?
let me see, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch this video.
Hello?
Huh?
Is this
I ain't
on?
saying that.
I heard you.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
He said, I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I just had to throw that out there. Good Jesus Christ. Jeez,
Just make sure I stay hydrated too while we got a little dead time. Make sure I can stay hydrated this summer. It's hot as hell. People passing out. People blowing heat bumps on their face the size of knuckles.
Oh, yeah.
So
Get
y'all stay cool out here, man. Eat some watermelon.
Nigga said heat bumps.
What the hell is a heat bump?
Bro,
You never had no heat bumps?
No.
You never had heat bumps.
What's a
Nigga.
heat bump?
Nigga,
I'm
bumps
afraid
that produced
not.
from being too hot. Y'all niggas had heat bumps before.
Can't say I have,
Okay,
buddy.
okay, listen. Now people
you talking about
be
eczema?
outside. No,
talking
nigga,
about
not
eczema?
eczema. That's not eczema. That's me. You just really ashy. Your
talking
skin
about
just
eczema?
don't, you
No,
ain't moisturized.
Because I had eczema. I got eczema. It flares
No.
up sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's not eczema. No, John. Heat bumps.
But that's
come
from
heat.
that's from humidity or whatever. You get, like when you get too, like for me, it only pops out in the summer, like no other season.
Yeah, because it's hotness.
Yeah,
cause
Yeah,
dryness.
and the dryness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not heat bumps. Two different
But
things, John.
to what you said, stay hydrated. Make sure you have like a like a little thermos, something, a cup, some water. Put some water in it. This one keeps everything cold. You know what I'm saying?
My shit over there.
It also,
I'm hydrated, though.
it also does well as a weapon in case somebody tries to you. You know,
Who you
Bowl of
about to
fruit.
beat with a cup?
you got to clobber somebody just
Where'd
in
you get that
case.
cup from, John?
What a grata.
You said what?
Where'd you?
What a gratata.
Oh, Ross. Yeah. I don't know how many how many quarts, whatever you want to call it, is in there. Yeah, but it's pretty hefty. It's good quality. It's your water cold.
No. It's pretty heavy.
You heard it? Ding.
Heard that shit. That's hilarious as fuck.
But yeah, so on the music tip, we got for those who are listening and want to tap in with us, we have a Concrete Gardens playlist. You know what I'm saying? That we will be updating throughout the weeks. There aren't necessarily just new music, so I know some people might think like we're just putting new music on there. It's honestly just music that we just been bumping, things that we rock with. You know what I mean? It could be old, new. So feel free to check those out. The links are on our social media, on our Instagram, Twitter, and things like that. But
It's a beautiful playlist. Yeah.
So what?
Don't say we ain't never did nothing for you.
Oh yeah. We
Don't say we never did
definitely
nothing
got
for
some
you.
joints on there. And they're picks from everybody, not just from me. So Troy got some of his picks. Rajay got some of his picks. I got some of my picks. So we kind of just add in throughout the weeks. It's some vibes on there. I can't cap. We got a good playlist, man. It's very
You
diverse.
got excellent taste in music, though. Like, that's,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Very
knew when we
diverse.
did that, it was going to be super diverse. Like,
Oh yeah, I'm already knowing, man. I'm already knowing. So we got so we don't talk about sports that much, but we have to. It's history
Got
being
some
made,
big
man.
news.
It's
Some
history
huge news.
being made, bro. Like I'm gonna tell my kids. This is stuff that you can tell your kids. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, we lost it. Yeah. What is this? Laptop died? Oh, as soon as he said, my laptop died.
My laptop died. What you mean, think, nigga? And why you not playing that up?
Think my laptop died. I mean, did it die or did it not? Like,
no, I'm saying, is it on? Like, what? Crazy, man. Hilarious.
Let's hop back on. All right. He's going to hop back on. But yeah, Bronny and LeBron. Bronny's on the Lakers. He's a Laker. Officially a Laker, number 9. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is crazy. I know a lot of people want to talk about it and hate on Bronny hopping in the Lakers, but we got to break it down, bro, because honestly, for LeBron to even be 39, he spent most of his life in the NBA. He got in the NBA at 18, right? He's 39. He spent most of his life in the NBA. So for him to be able to spend most of his life in the NBA and then get his son to the point, both sons to the point where they're good enough to even be in the NBA, and then bring them and have some type of influence to have them in the NBA. Not only are you one of the best athletes ever to do it, you're also one of the best dads to ever do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, that's amazing for real. Like, and we don't know what Bronny's gonna do. We want him to be successful, of course, but at the same time, like that's major, bro. We've never seen that.
Yeah, it is. Some crazy stuff at the times. I'd never imagined in a million years that, we always kind of had the idea, or we thought that it was going to happen with like Jordan, but then his son was like, nah, I'm cool on the hooping. You know what I'm saying? So to see this actually pan out the way that it has, and the reason why it's so special is because it's coming from somebody like a LeBron, who has done crazy dope things in this league. So to see him, in a sense, pass his own little personal torch to his son, it's super huge shoes to fill for Bronny. But I don't think Bronny's too worried about doing that. I think he's worried about finding his own path, in his own lane in the league. So it's just gonna be interesting to see both of them on the floor together. I think that's gonna be the dope part. It's like, wow.
Hey, like, that first lob between father and son. Oh man.
Yeah.
That's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be pretty dope to watch.
It's a lot of firsts for the Lakers too, because JJ Redick, he's also the new head coach.
Shout out to JJ. We kind of had to talk about that, man. Watched about JJ. Yeah, about JJ being a coach. I think it's gonna be.
How you feel about it?
I think it's gonna be interesting. Like, I definitely respect and appreciate JJ's IQ. His basketball IQ is pretty high, so I know he's definitely capable of running a successful team. Yeah, it's just that not having any really major NBA coaching experience is the thing. Like, but I think sometimes players like that make for the best coaches. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of having that distinctive perception in that specific position of already kind of somewhat being a floor general, and just kind of knowing what to do at all times. Like, I think it's very effortless to apply that to being a coach. A lot of the coaches that we have come from like the guard position. You know what I'm saying? Steve Kerr, Jason Kidd, it's countless amounts of coaches that have, kind of turned over to coaches, but have come from like being a floor general in a sense. So JJ is as good as any of them. So it's going to be interesting to see how he coaches the greatest of all time, essentially.
Yeah, man. I want the best for him because I'm a Celtics fan, but I feel like I can support individual people for sure. JJ Redick, I used to watch like a lot of his. I watch his podcast. I watch a lot of his takes and stuff like that. He's somebody who usually has like really great takes. Pretty unbiased when it comes to his his takes. Yeah. But I think that's gonna be dope. You know what I'm saying? I think they're trying to like follow like the steps, kind of like what Joe Mazzulla did with the Celtics, because Joe Mazzulla, like he got thrown in as a head coach, even though he's had some assistant coach experience, but he's like one of the youngest. I think he is the youngest head coach. But yeah, that's gonna be dope. But speaking of Joe Mazzulla, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Celtics. This first podcast since then, you know what I'm saying? I called it since the beginning of the season. I called it, you know what I mean? I told everybody, I said, yo, like, Celtics gonna win it. They got everything they need to do. They gonna win it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. Shout out to my boy Jason Tatum. You know what I'm saying? Everybody been talking crazy about him all season. They've been saying he not the superstar. He trash, all that stuff. I don't care about none of that. You know what I mean? He's been one of the most consistent players in the league at his age. You know what I mean? So shout out to my boy. You good?
Okay.
Hold on. When they, whoa, hold up.
Pick it up.
So I'm glad you brought that up. Warriors. I know you want to talk about the Celtics and this luck of a championship they got. They did not have they had an easy road to the finals this year. They swept everybody they faced. Then the whole
I'm glad you said that.
I was
right?
so
you said the easiest,
flabbergasted about how it all went.
What was Golden State regular season record?
The most inexperienced Dallas team. You have Kyrie, that assassin.
What was Golden State's regular season record?
The god baby of basketball.
Why you do that?
Couldn't close it out. But shout out to JT and them. Lucky win. Yeah.
You was 10th. You was 10th in the West, right?
What happened? What'd you say?
10th in the West. Yeah.
Our regular season record was about.
And here's the thing:
we were
like,
over 500.
It'd be different if the Celtics just like
we're about over 500.
Made their way into the playoffs.
It was a losing record,
and then finally just had an easy road. But they've been whooping all season.
Only reason
so
because we had a hiccup of a
they
season.
Literally
at the
had
beginning.
a 64
and once we caught
win
traction
and 18 loss streak. Like they had a crazy record. You know what I'm saying? And the second in the East, they won 50. Second. Right. Like, and then on the West, Thunder had 57, Nuggets had 57, Timberwolves had 56 wins. So the Celtics had 64 wins in regular season. They've been whooping the East, they've been whooping the West all season. So you cannot say that, even if it's in the playoffs.
That's solid.
You can't make them pay for being healthy. Like, and on top of that, they can't even say that because last year they pretty much almost made it to the finals if Tatum didn't twist his ankle. You know what I'm saying? They beat Embiid. I don't know why Embiid want to sit here and talk smack on ESPN and all this other stuff. He's talking about, oh, yeah. Like, I don't know where that came from. And on top of that, we beat Giannis, too. Tatum drops 50 on his head. What are we talking about? So even when the East is healthy, they still not beating the Celtics.
Yeah.
I'm just going to what you said. You said they had an easy road to the playoffs. So I'm saying even when the East is healthy, they still nobody beating the Celtics.
Okay, Milwaukee's been a joke. Yeah,
they beat themselves.
Well, you said it's the East. Okay, now I love JT. Team. I'm happy, baby.
And on top of that, we've had
to the Boston Celtics. KP, that's cool.
He literally been hurt the whole playoffs. He came back for like 2-3 games.
I feel like they had easy road.
People don't want to talk about that. We had a starter out the whole playoffs, and you saw how impactful he was the first game out. First game back, he was.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
Hey, not only that, he was shooting. Mm-hmm. On the other end, he blocked. Same transition, shoot again, made it from the three. I was like, oh my, bro, come on, what are you talking about? So we literally did not.
Hey, I'm looking at the screen like, hey, Dallas.
So but yeah, shout out to the Celtics, man.
He had the last 5 buckets, last 5 transitions.
Of course.
What you gonna do?
Of course, but now they can talk their ears. No, we don't actually. What's gonna happen? They say PG might. Actually, I just got a notification that said PG said that he will not Paul George has declined his player option and will enter free agency.
I'm tugging your jersey. Celtics
and then I just got a notification after that saying the 76ers are expected to aggressively pursue Paul George. So it's either the Sixers or the Warriors. So he not. He going to Magic. He going to Orlando.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga,
no. It's either Orlando or Magic. God. Or not. It's not Magic. It's either Orlando or Dallas. Dallas trying to pick him up.
I don't know. I just hope Clay stay at the house and we go ahead and
they traded Tim Hardaway. They got his ass out of there.
If he goes to Orlando, that's his career.
He wasn't doing nothing in the playoffs.
Or Dallas.
Man.
He go to Dallas? Hey, shoot.
That one game.
Hey, nigga, I'm gonna give me a nigga. I'm going to see Clay.
I'm saying, like, what was this at?
Yeah, Tim's gone. Yeah, Tim is out there. He had a hard way there.
Crazy.
That's what it was. Yeah. He had a hard season.
Man.
The only time he turned up is when they were blowing out Boston. That's one team. That one game, yeah. You're gonna come out and shoot 17. Make them.
Hey, Troy's for those who don't know, Troy's
where would you at the rest of the playoffs?
By the way, Warriors is also my second team. Like, I'm a crazy Steph Curry fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I started getting basketball, like, that was like my other team. So,
but John, we see who's really quiet over there. We don't know what his team doing.
They better fucking keep Clay. If they not gonna keep Clay, and they gonna keep Draymond,
that's my number one.
They need to keep both of them niggas. Figure it out. Tell them niggas
take less
money.
I want you to pick your face up, brother, because we're gonna be good.
Money. You ain't been balling like that.
Going back to the
you want to stay?
Clay might not stay, but we're bringing somebody. Bringing people in.
They need
to
to keep the trio together.
You know what happened when we bring people in?
It's just
I don't.
It's too late.
Nah,
they got.
I think
they got.
That's four together. That's the problem.
Yeah,
I know it is, but
no, they need to keep both. Yeah, they just need to chillax. Yeah, nigga, and Draymond and Clay are core three, nigga, and bring whoever else in. Yeah, four. No, they got four together, nigga. So they need to bring somebody because every time we bring somebody in, we get them a ring.
We still need some height. These niggas getting
We're gonna bring in D-Lo. You know what I mean? They're bringing D-Lo. That's a start of five. You know what I mean? Hey. We throw Draymond at the center. We be a little bit small, but we got PG right there.
Bro, I hear you. Here's the thing, bro.
Forward, Steph at
they're
one,
so
D'Lo
caught
at
up.
two.
They're so bent on having like vets and having people who's been there before. It's a young man.
And then we just drafted. Then we just drafted. I forgot his name, but we just drafted this 7
Who is this guy,
6
bro?
nigga. I don't know. He's a stretch five.
Yeah.
hey, bro.
Are you watching what I'm watching?
Bro. I'm like, I'm too high for this,
bro.
It's not a young man game, John.
Man,
it's a game of strategy.
Anyway, bro, like I was saying, man,
it's a game of strategy.
They too bent on having the vets there, bro. If anything, they should have traded Draymond when he caused all that stuff in between the locker rooms. He broke the chemistry up. Should have traded him. Should have kept Poole. Should have got a big, right? Should have got a big. Should have got some people who can play two-way on the perimeter and around the ring. You need two-way, especially now. You need two. Hold on, you need two-way players. Yes, you need shooters, but you also need shooters, but you also need people who can defend.
Yeah.
He got a ring.
But wait.
You also had KD.
Wait.
You also had KD.
You do.
What year?
Not with Jordan Poole.
Didn't we win a ring when Poole was there?
Yeah.
I think we won a ring that year. The year after, we won a ring. So that means we had who? Clay and Draymond and Steph. That means the next year, who?
Yeah.
No, KD wasn't there that year. KD was gone. KD. Yeah, Jordan Poole. Yeah. I'm talking about 22. All the rings? Yeah, 22. Yeah, Kevin wasn't there. 18 and then
he wanted to go somewhere. He wanted to build it. He
16,
wanted to be that guy.
Kevin was there.
He wanted to be
Kevin.
He wanted to be that guy.
I said the first year Kevin was there. Kevin
probably could have ran it back a few more times, but the
second year Kevin just rolled and was there for the ride. Kevin really didn't have a big staple.
Regardless, it's like Poole. Man,
that's why he got traded.
Poole is like because end of the day, you could be as talented as you want. If your mental ain't right, you're not gonna play as
And that's why he left.
You're not gonna play the best,
we willingly
especially like the
traded his
people
ass.
around
Get
you.
out.
If you got some of the best people around you, they gonna take you to the next level. So if you don't got nobody really elevating you like that,
he did the
you know what I
same
mean?
thing
You're not
in
gonna play your
Oklahoma.
best. Like him playing with Steph, man. Like when he was playing like at his level, he was like that. So it's just like I feel
you
like
ain't gonna play.
I feel like with Poole, man, it's just they should have traded Draymond. I love Dre, but he should have traded him. He was doing way too much, and then he cost them a lot of the first half of the season by getting suspended by choking Rudy Gobert. You know what I'm saying?
Nice,
like
bro.
You like, come on, bro. Like, what we doing? Like, what we doing, man?
He was like that.
Steph over here, like frustrated. You see it on his face, boy. He like, help me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
why are you doing this?
So we can clearly see that.
Yeah, he did.
And I just feel like if they would have got a big, you know what I'm saying, get a big, get some two ways, somebody who could shoot, somebody who could also defend, somebody like a Derek White or like a Drew Holiday, you know what I'm saying?
And that nigga had him like
this. You get a center who's like 6'11", 7 foot, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody like that. You gotta get a big in there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's young though, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Or PG.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Y'all need somebody like
Trey Johnson.
Drew,
That's his name. Trey Johnson. Trey Jackson.
I feel like a lot of teams are looking for that now because after they've seen what the Celtics did,
we just dropped another big. We cool on bigs.
Even
you
they
know
were
what I'm saying?
across the board.
Yeah, he real young.
Man,
we cool on bigs.
I don't think because a lot of people don't like the Celtics. They wasn't watching the Celtics like that all throughout the regular season. But when they saw the playoffs, they're like,
roster. We got
they got niggas hitting threes. All across. Al Horford hitting threes. You got Derek White hitting threes. Drew Holiday hitting threes. You got Jaylen Brown hitting threes.
Yeah,
like everybody. And then Pritchard wanted to hit that half court, and that was his first shot throughout the whole playoffs. And he's just like, all right, bro. Yeah, man. This? So but yeah, we excited for NBA next year. It's gonna be exciting. We got a lot of new pieces, and plus, people still getting traded, so we don't even know what these teams are gonna be looking like.
Was streaking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, take his ass out. What is he? He making me mad.
Oh man, bro. Well, yeah, we ended mental health month.
You said something about your Braun and Bronny. You already talked about that.
You know, that's gonna be
cool. I want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Awesome.
I noticed, man, like people like women really don't care.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't give a fuck. They don't care. They do not care about men's mental health, bro.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, it's funny if you can move up to your mic a little bit. But funny thing is, like,
my bad.
Yeah, you good. Funny thing is like we in the same chat, so every time we mention it, it's kind of just like swept under the rug. You know what I mean?
They don't care.
It's crazy because you have people who call you their brother and all this other kind of stuff, and be like, oh yeah, but now it's Men's Mental Health Month, and it's crickets, bro.
Well, what are we? Let me ask you, as men, what do we expect in Men's Mental Health Month from women? Like,
I think it's more just about the awareness. I think it's more about the awareness because I feel like here's the thing, it's like if men's mental health, if men are the only ones talking about Men's Mental Health Month,
you a stranger,
or at least the awareness, I feel like it's not really gonna. Nobody, like, we're trying to spread awareness of it. You know what I mean? So if we're the only ones talking about it or actually getting people to talk about it, it's like then most people aren't going to take it seriously. You might have to take for women to start speaking up. You know what I mean? Because it's like it takes everybody. It shouldn't just take us for us to talk about us. You know what I mean? It should take other people to shine a light on, hey, like, it's Men's Mental Health Month. Like, yes, you're gonna have a lot of women podcasts and things like that are talking about women things, but it's just like in times like that, it's like, yo, it's Men's Mental Health Month. Shout out, you know what I mean? At least talk about it. Like, start a conversation.
Just like,
you know what I mean?
I'm finding it like super hard to believe that none of these women have ideal men in their life to a point where, you know, it can be considered on a scale of people that they deal with on a day-to-day basis. Like, you have a father, you have uncles. I'm sure some of you have brothers.
Yeah.
And little cousins and shit that you love and you admire and you respect in their own light. So it's like, why outside men? Like, it's like, well, fuck y'all. Why is it like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, we all go through, our own different stuff as much as they have their similarities. It's just like, these last few years, like I've kind of really been like adamant on men's mental health. You know what I'm saying? I've gone through some crazy shit. So it's like I found another cause that I can like truly advocate for.
Yeah.
But just seeing the response, it's been kind of sad. Like, true. I think truly from like a real space from a lot of these women, they don't care if it don't serve them. They really don't.
No, that's real.
Don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
I think we gotta like with men's mental health. I think more than we have to make other people care about men's mental health. I think it's the men's job to, connect with their fellow men to like truly make sure that we're okay.
Don't care about being
because
heard,
we might be in a
valued.
time of society where people don't want to worry about that, or like they got so much other stuff on their plate that they've been so used to and accustomed to handling, that this is something that's very minuscule to them. But I think it's up to us as men to make this valued and important amongst ourselves, like to truly like create a safe space for us to like, yo, my nigga, you good? Because I know it's tough out here for us. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, real.
Like,
I feel like we're the only ones who could really like understand that. I feel we're the only ones who could really understand each other on a certain level as well too. Like when we could come to each other and ask each other like what's going on, I feel like we're more open to like actually saying what's up than like if somebody else,
you know what I'm saying,
a girl, mom, sister, ass, whatever, you know what I mean? Because it's like you say it, but it's just like they kind of just they're not really gonna understand, you know what I mean? Because I feel like as men, we've been in those shoes, we've been in those positions as well too, and sometimes we might have a better solution or answer than anybody else would, because we're talking from experience. But yeah, like you said, it's interesting to see, because like the older I get, the more things you go through, you start realizing, you know what I mean? Like, dang, like people really don't be caring. So now it's like something you really want to put your effort towards. It's something like I'm gearing my music towards, it's just something that you want to, because we're not the only ones that feel like this. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody who's like in their house, and especially with the men's suicide rate, it's like it's astronomical. Like it's crazy. So I got a few stats before we pivot. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me get these up. But yeah, so the U.S. male population is about 151 million. Males affected by depression per year is about 6 million. Major mental health problems affecting men are depression. Over 6 million men suffer with depression a year. Anxiety. Approximately 19 million Americans have an anxiety disorder, and 3 million of those 3 million men have panic attack disorders as well. Bipolar disorders, 2.3 million Americans are affected by it, and schizophrenia and eating disorders. I know a lot of people talk about eating disorders, but males actually account for about 15% of patients, and So
I think I used to think for a while I had one, for real, like eating disorder. Like like, you know what I'm saying? Just not really eating properly, like to a point where I thought it was affecting my health. But I think it came from and stemmed from a time in my life where I was actually depressed. You know what I'm saying? Had a lot of social anxiety, didn't want to be around people. The stuff that I was dealing with internally was a lot. And I honestly just didn't have no fucking appetite. I was just not hungry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm the same way, bro. Yeah.
Facts.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, for real. Like, because sometimes you be, I don't know, I be feeling things like to the point where like if I feel something, my heart being, I was like that 2020. You know what I mean? Where I'm just like, oh yeah, I lost my appetite. You know what I mean? Where it's just like you physically just can't eat, even if you don't eat all day.
No, I'm just sad.
And like
I'm just sad.
I'm not eating. The male suicide rate is actually 4 times higher than the average female, which is insane. You know what I mean? So that's why conversations like this is important, because a lot of us really don't have platforms to talk about it, and when we try to have men's mental health awareness conversations. These are important because we want to bring awareness and make other people who are in those situations that feel like that feel seen and heard. You know, because it's rough out here. A lot of men don't talk about type of stuff they be going through. So we want to make sure everybody feels like they're heard and they're in a safe space. Exactly. Yeah. You know what I mean? Oh yeah,
for real.
Yeah,
like, I swear you're not.
For real, man.
They're not alone.
They just dress different. They just look different. That's all it is.
A lot of us men think we're alone.
Yeah, so men's mental health, man.
We can look at the man.
It's not just for a month.
Man next to us,
you know, just think like, man, last words on it. Like, yeah, it's not just a month. You know what I mean?
In reality,
it's something that
nigga with that briefcase and tie
throughout the year
is stressing about the same shit.
You got a brother, father, you know, boyfriend, friend, whatever the case is. It's just like, you know, always check on their mental.
Check on them.
Don't got to be anything crazy, you know. For the guys out there, you know, there's resources. Therapy is a big thing, you know what I mean? If you ever feel like you're down in the dumps, talk to a friend, talk to somebody. There's some online resources for therapy, things like that. So somebody that cares for sure.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
We care.
I know I do.
Facts.
I can't save everybody, but I do my best. I do what I can when I can.
Yeah.
Facts, man.
So, because a lot of people don't like therapy, but a friend.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure, man.
Okay, these questions. We got a few questions. These are cool questions.
So yeah, we like to
on my mom.
Last segment of the podcast, we like to answer some questions. We are starting to put anonymous links on our pages, so that gives our listeners and our supporters and our community a chance to ask us questions, whether personally. We pick the best ones and answer them on the pod. So for the next podcast, make sure you look out for those links and ask us questions, and we will answer them if we feel like them. So yeah, questions. Go ahead, Troy. We got a few of them, and then we got a few anonymous ones we're gonna answer after that as well too.
Best advice to get over a girl. What you got, fellas? I knew your stupid ass. I just knew it. I knew he was gonna say that. He gonna say get under one. Then the little voice in the back of my head was like, that nigga Anthony gonna say get under one. Watch.
Get under one.
No, I just love the transition from mental health into this.
That's why they don't take it serious right there.
That is hilarious. Yeah, that's exactly why.
Crazy.
No, man.
I'm dead.
No, I'm playing, ladies. I'm playing. Just a jokey joke. A little jokey joke. No. Best way to get over a girl, man, honestly, don't get under one. What you honestly should do is, I think, is self-reflect. Don't take that relationship so personal. That whatever happened, it can either be on your end or her end. Don't take it personal. Don't think that it defines your character. Don't think it defines you as a man. Really, 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 really dig in there and see what you could have done better as a partner for your woman, or if you like the other sex, for your guy. Yeah. And even what you could do better for yourself in that relationship. Because most men, or women or whatever, I tend to lose myself. I may focus solely on her way more than myself.
Yeah. That's real. I'd have to say, figure out ways to evolve. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really walked away from something, kind of piggybacking off of what my dog just said, just figure out ways to be better than you were. You know what I'm saying? Before. and to kind of like just elevate as much as you can to a point where you become even unrecognizable to yourself. I think that's when like you begin to get back into your passion a lot more. I think you begin to tap in and become a lot more focused. As much as men realize we need women at the wrong time can be a very, very great distraction. So just do what you can to kind of like, just do what you can to kind of like turn up for the sake of your situation. Like become unrecognizable to a lot of people. I think that's my greatest advice.
No, that's real. I like that self-reflection because a lot of times we don't look at ourselves, like figure out, even if it wasn't your fault, you know what I mean? Like just figure out what you could have done better in a situation and ways you could improve. And, it's always about being better. And also like get in the gym, you know what I'm saying? Like if you don't got any ways to like, you don't got no ways to like, express yourself and kind of like get out those feelings, like hop in the gym. You know what I mean? Music for me always helps. Talk to somebody. But yeah, gym is usually the one. Yeah.
For sure.
Niggas usually turn out to be unrecognizable after a breakup, so and get some money. Yeah.
Say what?
Man.
Troy? Yeah. What's up?
They'll be like, hey, how you been?
Is that you? Yeah. Yeah, it's me.
Right, hey, leave me alone. I'm focused.
Okay. Leave me alone. I'm focused. Don't bother me.
Hey, speaking of which, you ever run into somebody and they know you, but you don't know their name?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro.
You don't remember? I'd be like,
hey. You're like, yo, John.
Nah.
Hey, yo, what's good? How you been, man? What's
but remember their face. You'll hold down. Remember their face.
But their name is just
what
not
is this
there,
nigga's
bro.
name?
But it's been times where I'm just like, I don't know where I know them from. Like I don't even, bro. It's times where I've never even seen them. I don't remember seeing them. So it's just like, hey, yeah, how's it going? Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, it's been a long time, man. How you been? I'm like, I can't call it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to ask them how the kids are, but you don't even know they got kids. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
I'd be like, the way to get out of that is like, hey, man, I don't know if I still got your Instagram or something, but like, hey, like, put your number in or whatever. And then he's like, hey, save your number for me. And then you're just like, oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. You gotta play that out. Cause I'd be stuck in some situation like that. I do not know where I remember this person from. You be in the most random place, like grocery store, whatever. That should be hilarious.
Oh.
Crazy.
What's up? Man, and then now you like best friends with the nigga shit.
Crazy.
That's funny as hell. All right, let me see. Let's get into two more questions. Let me read these.
Yeah, you pick two more, and then I'll do an anonymous one, and then. Yeah.
All right, bet. All right. Common misconception about men that annoys you every time you hear it. Facts. Fuck, I hate that shit. What you mean? I've been working this whole fucking time to be this dope, and you just gonna make the hypothesis and say that all niggas ain't shit? First off, fuck you. The plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck your accent. All that shit. Like what? Been working this whole time to be a dope individual for the sake of my family, for the sake of my niggas, for the sake of my future kids, my daughters, my sons, my legacy. And you just gonna say all niggas ain't shit?
Bro. Yeah, I hate that one. Just because the amount of men you've been messing with.
I can even admit as a real nigga. Some of these niggas ain't shit. That is an accurate fact. That is an accurate statement.
I'm not gonna lie. Like
some of these niggas ain't shit. For sure.
I feel like I've had my ain't shit moments. You know what I'm saying? I've definitely
been. It was like 19, nigga.
I've had my ain't shit moments, but I feel like that, like the moments don't define you as a whole. You feel me?
Yeah.
So as long as you're growing from it, but yeah, like just putting a blanket statement on everybody, like man ain't shit. Like, yeah, I ain't with that. You know what I mean?
Crazy work. I would have to say that all men cheat. That they think all of us just got it in us, like. Or they think
it's
that
it's a male thing.
Yeah, it's just something that's just in male DNA. Like we just supposed to cheat.
Yeah.
Like no, like
I think that's just it's a human thing. You know what I mean? The thing is just like, because
certain people don't have the self-discipline to resist temptation. I think that's what it is. So anything accessible to them, it's like, let me just, you know what I'm saying? There's certain niggas that are like repeat offender cheaters. This is a cheater. You know what I'm saying? But like everybody not on that. You got some people that might have fell victim to like, being the wrong place at the wrong time type stuff, but like their accountability and what they want to do about that makes all the difference. All niggas do not just cheat. There's some men who have never cheated and never plan to. You know what I'm saying? It's just not in their DNA. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is.
I hate the conception that we like that, like we don't care, like we nonchalant. I mean, like we're like one dimensional, or like men are monoliths. I hate that, where they think like every man is the same, and kind of like, how when some people be asking, and this kind of applies all in the same boat. But I hate when people ask, like, you have like your friends or sisters ask you like, yo, what should I get this guy for his birthday, or what should I get my man for his birthday? It's just like, ask your man. You know what I'm saying? Like you thinking just because we men that's gonna give you the answer on what you should get your nigga for your birthday. It's like, no, like just because we men don't mean that he gonna like what I like. You know what I mean? Like that just shows that you don't know your man enough to know what he want or what you could possibly get him for his birthday. You know what I mean? And I get it if you've already gotten this person like multiple things, you're just like, oh, I don't know what to get them anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's different. But if you really just don't know what to get, and you asking other men just because you think that we gonna know, it's just like, come on, bro. All men, we all like different stuff. Some niggas like hockey, some niggas like sports, some niggas like painting, some niggas like, you know what I mean? Like,
or you could just give us the money to do it. You know, instead of you always saying, well, y'all motherfuckers want money. We like money too. We spend a lot of it on y'all.
No, yeah, for sure.
Give us a rebate. Set up some sort of rebate. So for all the money we spend on your ass, we get some. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would definitely be the the misconception that I would hate. Hey, all men, like we're not monoliths. We're men, but we all have
reimburse me.
Even all of us, like these are my brothers, but we all got different things.
Women, bro. I be spending a lot of money.
Never taste. Because let's say a girl went to ask John, what should I give Rajay for his birthday? And you get me something John like, I'm thinking your ass cheating with another fucking man. Because when did I tell your ass I like fucking ankle socks? I have never worn a pair of ankle socks in my life.
Ask somebody for ankle
socks. You ask another nigga. Don't do it, ladies.
All right, man.
Don't do it, ladies.
I mean, you gotta have a variety.
John, it was just a hypothetical. It was just a hypothetical.
Go ahead.
Hypothetical situation. I know you probably wear mid socks.
What due to experience do you know not to F with?
Yeah.
What due to experience do you know not to F with? Like, what have you?
So, like, due to like,
what due to experience do you know not to F with? Like,
so like, due to experience, like, what do you know not to F with? Yeah, I think I phrased that wrong. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I thought I heard what do experience you know not to F with. Like what? I'm like, man, that is very.
Where did we find this
personal?
Nigga, bro?
My fault,
What due to experience do I know not to F with? Cicadas.
So, hey, how about you go first, Jay? Hey, how about you go first, John?
I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like they're like elephants; they don't remember. This is not a study. This is just a theory, right? This is from my experience. I remember one time at my mama's house. I remember one time it was cicada on my window in my room. It wasn't on the inside; it was on the outside. I hit the window so it could fly away. Right? Cool. Hour later, go downstairs, eat breakfast, walk out the front door to grab the mail. Cicada smacked me in the face. I said, "Oh," I said, and these motherfuckers big, right? They're big, bro. Joint smacked me in the face. I was like, "Hey." Like I'm flipping out because it's huge. It's like a giant roach just hit you in the face, dog.
They're big, bro.
So I ran back inside, and I'm like, "Yeah, nah, bro. All right, cool, whatever." My mama asked me to do something in the backyard. Go to the backyard. As soon as I open the slide door, pop, another one hit me in the face. I was like, nah, dog. Nah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and then after that, 3 hours later, about to go to church. Go outside. I'm like, look at the right. Like, I'm trying to make sure I don't hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I walk to my car. I open the door. As soon as I close the door, cicada land on my window. I'm like, nah, these niggas gotta. I'm done with y'all, bro. I didn't even hit him. I didn't kill one. I ain't do nothing. Like as soon as I walked out, them niggas just kept smacking me, attacking me. So I was just like, hey. So I don't. I don't mess with cicadas, dog. I don't do that.
I've never seen one in real life.
You warned
ever.
They're like giant roaches, bro. You don't want to.
You warned them. Mm-hmm.
That sounds crazy as hell.
Especially in the Midwest, like as soon as like the sun start go down, you be here like all that noise.
You don't want to see them. Yeah, they make a loud noise.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
With wings, they be flying.
With wings.
It's like if a big ass cockroach in a grasshopper, maybe.
What about y'all? Yeah. What do y'all not F with due to experience?
That's what the cicadas are. Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a great answer.
Yeah, bro.
Sometimes they be looking cute. Some people be thinking raccoons is cute. Nah,
them motherfuckers not cute, bro. Them niggas
bro.
are villains, bro. Nah, first of all, I was in my car smoking one time, and I got out the car. I was done. I got out the car, bro. And right in front of my car is the raccoon. It's like walking down the street, right? But they hear me close the door, and they're like, it went up like that. It stood up, right? And I was like, I looked at that whole like, and I just slowly took 2 steps back, right? And then he seen that and just kept walking. I was like, nigga, I thought I was about to have to square up with a raccoon, bro.
You ever seen them raccoons like stand up? They tall. They literally just be standing and they just like stare at you. They be like,
man, the fuck?
Woo! Hey.
Nah, that's crazy.
Bro.
They're like a walking toddler.
Bro. Nigga, they're like, camping. Bro, they're the size of 2-year-olds, bro. A raccoon. My campsite, don't ask me why I was camping. But I was camping one time. I was dating a white woman. I was dating a white girl, and we went on a float trip. They wanted to stay overnight. I shouldn't have did it. It was some Paul Bunyan shit, but I shouldn't have did it. But nigga, we're asleep, man. We are asleep, and I wake up to rustling and shit moving, and I can see the little figures outside like moving around, bro, with the noises and shit. I thought I know what it was, but woke up the next morning, found out our site got attacked by raccoons, rappers everywhere. We got open Twinkies and shit. Cans smashed up. They tried to get in the car, and things in the back of the truck is all fumbled up. Bro, yeah, they got thumbed.
No. So this question, we'll end it on some.
Because I've heard that I've heard it faintly.
We'll see what y'all think. If you were in a burning house and you could only save one person between your wife and your child, who would you save and why? I don't know who asked this, but
why do women do this? Why do y'all do this?
Like what?
Why do y'all?
Why is that a question?
Who you gonna choose? Your heart or your lungs? It's like I
like,
you
both. You know what I'm saying? Like
what is it?
You know what I'm saying? Like pick one. Pick your nose. Pick your nose or your eyes. Which one you keeping? Why I gotta choose?
Why you making me choose?
Like, I can't breathe without my
ultimatum.
What you talking about?
You think that's what's going through our head in the middle of a fire? Like
my question is, who is the reason why the motherfucking house on fire?
Right. That's a real question. Why are you asking the real question?
Who is responsible for
this
motherfucker? Who left the stove on?
Who left the stove on?
Yeah.
Nah.
That's who getting left behind.
My thing is, okay, on a serious note, it's like
and who left it on is who's gonna get left behind. So maybe if you was in there cooking for the kids
wife and our child,
you gotta sit.
Our relationship is affected forever with our baby being gone. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to truly rebuild on the love and all of that different stuff. And some relationships being put in that position really don't go back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but it'll suck too for me and love on my own. If my wife passes and I save my kid, I feel like I'll essentially never love again.
Hey,
because
I might not find love again.
You know what I'm saying? I might not find love ever again just off the strength of what I had to overcome. So it's like, no matter how you, no matter how you choose, you lose.
Facts.
Essentially, it's like
lose.
It's whatever.
On top of that, the child has to deal with that too, and now you have to, you know, you have to deal with the emotional trauma and as a
facts.
Because the
real talk,
as the child gets older, now you got to start answering questions that you ain't really prepared to answer. You know what I mean? And you just like,
why didn't you say mommy?
Lose,
nigga,
man.
your ass wouldn't be here.
Honestly, I'm just different. I'm just gonna save them both. I don't care.
Come on, man.
I might lose my eyebrows. I might lose my hair. I might lose some layers of skin.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saving them both. I'm sorry. I'm not choosing.
Yeah. Or
it's really hard to choose.
You know our dog Tone. I remember Tone answered this question. He said, "I'd save my wife because we can have another kid." That's what he said.
Yeah.
That's what he said though. I said, yeah.
That's what he said. People think though.
That's what people think. So I don't know. Like, I get it. I get it on both sides. But at the end of the day, like, it's not a.
Yeah. I mean,
so by the way, if that's happening, like I said,
Troy, make me want to answer this question
in my head. I'm not choosing. Yes, I'm saving. We all getting together. You know what I'm saying?
We all getting together.
My wife in one hand, my child in the other hand. We get the hell out this mug. I don't care. I'll toss y'all out the window first if I have to. What we talk about?
Some real shit.
You know what I'm saying? I throw the mattress out and then toss y'all on that mug.
Let's go. And as a grown woman, why are you disabled? What impaired your legs?
I jump out this motherfucker.
That's a great. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
What are you not? Why do I have to save
Come on, let's go.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, put on our big girl pants. What are you doing? Why do you need to get on my back? What's wrong with your legs?
Man, first of all, better get up, man.
Right. You're laying there. You're a damsel in distress, just laying there trying to get
run
picked
behind
up.
us. Run behind. Go in front of us.
You can't be the princess.
Yeah, Troy, she got legs.
Especially if we got.
She got legs. That baby's scared.
There's a child, you know what I'm saying? You gotta,
like,
hey, you gotta,
come on,
you gotta be alert. You gotta be,
you know what I'm saying?
No,
alert, be present.
You gotta hold
present shit with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold it down.
For real though,
you gotta hold it down.
For real, if you the wife now, for real, it is your shit. You gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like, the women really do run stuff in the household. So it's really your shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so what
you play,
doing?
Yeah, you play football.
Turn that stove off. What you doing?
You play chess,
man.
What was you cooking that burnt this motherfucking house down?
You played chess before.
I thought you knew how to cook.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to cook.
Right.
That was hilarious, man. Appreciate the questions, y'all. If y'all want to keep asking questions, feel free to, send them to the links that we share on social media. You feel me? Appreciate y'all. This has been a great episode. Make sure y'all listen to Concrete Gardens on Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon, anything that you listen to. Tell your mama, your uncle, your granny, your friends, all that, all that cool stuff.
Always.
Hey. On 5th Street.
On 5th? He on 5th Street.
On 5th. Don't forget on 5th. Oh, God, man. Appreciate y'all, man. We out of here.
Hey,
on
Kenny on 5th Street. Make sure you tell your baby mama's baby mama.